So the third internal element of a self-directed learning environment is what I'm kind of grouping together: the soul's calling, imagination, and planning for the future. And when we talk about soul's calling, I mean, what is meant by the soul? You know, that is part of the name of this organization, Alma Education International. So from Ellen Hall, the founder of Alma Education International, she says, the soul is defined as the non-physical part of someone, which is widely believed to survive in some form after the death of the body. It is the immortal individual consciousness, the invisible and indestructible universal substance called spirit, the essential part or fundamental nature of anything. Because the soul is not material but spiritual, its existence is controversial. It cannot be measured in traditional ways. The soul has many names such as higher self, the superconscious self, the divine spark, and soul and consciousness. These are often interchangeable. There is little disagreement that the essence of soul is pure love. So one book that I read many years ago and had a great impact on me was The Soul's Code by James Hillman. And in The Soul's Code, James Hillman asked us to set aside psychological explanations of our experience, which often victimize us, and to look beyond the genetic or environmental explanations of ourselves and go deeper to uncover the acorn that is our individual self that came coded to grow into a unique oak tree. So this has always had a great impact on me as I've looked at my children as acorns that are ready to grow into an oak tree. And I can't even imagine what that oak tree looks like, but perhaps their soul's code is already there, waiting to flourish. So I believe that imagination is the tool of the soul. It's unlimited. It's not bound by physical constraints. And everything that you see that's not part of nature was first imagined by a person. So some learners enjoy goal setting and planning and others do not. You know, some want to keep track of their progress, others do not. To say that a learner needs to set learning goals each year and track them and reflect on them would induce an element of coercion if that learner did not enjoy the goal-setting process. So when you're looking at creating a place for self-directed learning, if this element, the goals and the tracking and the proving that learning is happening, is required by an external authority like a school district or a government entity, then I think a parent or an educator can do this part of the process, but they don't need to pretend that it's an authentic part of the learner's process.